What's going on, y'all? So listen. Morning, you guys. I'm up early before I get out of here, so I gone ahead and do this video because it's really not much that's been going on. But I just want you guys to know that I really, really hope you guys had a beautiful week. Okay, the weather has been popping. I don't know. Well, let me not do that because for some places the weather has been fucked up, and we do have to start this video talking about that. We still at the cusp at the end of hurricane season, and we just seen a lot of stuff going on out here in Chicago. It's been over damn near 90 degrees out here this whole week. Okay, until the middle of the week next week, that's when it's going to get back down to 60 something or whatever. And I guess some are still trying to hang on. Okay, but what's been going on, we need to lend our prayers and just send prayers out there to Puerto Rico. Hurricane Maria just came through and wiped out all the power in there, the whole island, and it's so messed up. And I seen a comment when I was talking about um Puerto Rico and all this other stuff when the last hurricane hit, and somebody was like, why y'all care about that and all this shit because they don't do that. Girl, it ain't about that. All right, it's about the human side of me. I'm gonna care about people who are in danger, okay, and they can't get out of situations. They don't have nowhere to go. That's the human side of me. I don't give a fuck about what else is going on. All right, no. So I don't even think that way. Plus, it's messed up in this case because I actually know people who have family members out there in Puerto Rico and they can't get in touch with them, and it's really sad. The whole island got hit with Hurricane Maria. The whole eye just came through. At first, they thought it was going to be a Category 5. It was a Category 4, but that still wasn't nothing to sneeze at. It was like over 150 miles per hour winds and just knocked out all the power on the whole island. And ain't no telling when that power will be back up, probably months from now. The cell tower service, and if they do have power, it's people that's working on generators and stuff. And ain't no telling how long that's going to go if they conserve it right. So my thoughts and prayers go out to everyone in Puerto Rico, to everyone who's out here on the main, United States, who have family in Puerto Rico and you can't get in touch with them. I really, really pray that you get in touch with them and everybody is okay. Um, my hearts and condolences go out to everyone who lost a loved one in Mexico. They were hit literally. They got hit prior with an earthquake, and it did a little bit of damage. They got hit this week with a 7.1 earthquake that came out of fucking nowhere and just fucked up the whole city. Okay, fucked up the whole country, whatever where the epicenter was. Okay, and the surrounding areas, and it's just very devastating and very sad to see. Over 200. At first, it was like 20 people lost their lives. Then I checked up on it, it said 220 people. Then it said over that much has lost their life, and it's just really sad. And it says like over 20 kids that died in that rubber in the whole thing. And you cannot sit here and just say when you hear things like this and not have a heart and be like condolences or feel a little tinge of heartbreak when you hear things like that, especially when kids losing their lives that haven't even begun. I'm looking at videos and I'm pulling kids out of the rubble. They still trying to get people out of office buildings that have fell down and shit. It's just a lot. It's just a lot. And with this political climate, it's just I don't know. It's just a lot. And I pray for everybody. And for people to keep on denying the fact that global warming and climate change has nothing to do with this and it's not a thing, it is very much a thing, okay? Look at what's going on. Yes, this is hurricane season, but baby, it's doing the fucking most, okay? We ain't seen this much action in a long time, all right? But I just wanted to get that out the way. Um, if anybody has ever survived a hurricane, bitch, Put your stories down up in the comments, okay? Any type of natural disaster, I want to know. So maybe you can give tips to anybody that's on the East Coast that may get something. The West Coast that's prone to hurricane earthquakes. I heard they had a little earthquake out there too in California, something earlier this week. Child, it's a lot. It's a lot. I will stick my ass and stay here in the Midwest. The only thing that we really prone to is tornadoes, and out of all my years, because I live in the city, ain't no tornado touchdown, okay, bitch? They need a field. They need some open areas to goddamn touch down. And let me shut the fuck up, because there might be that one time where I see one rolling down and I be like, you know what, take me now, because I don't have time. I'm too paranoid for stuff like that. That'll make my nerves real bad. But anyway, let's get that out the way. So another thing that we have to go back and touch on, I pray for the unrest that's going on in St. Louis, Missouri. That officer got off for killing that man, and them bullets shot him in the back. I don't give a fuck if y'all went on a chase, he got out that car, but you planting evidence, and it's just a lot that's going on, and it's reminding me so much of Ferguson. And I'm looking at video of the police chanting, "We own this is our city," all this stuff, and it's really disgusting behavior that's going on the side of the cops. And at this point, I cannot even make myself get so pissed off the way that I used to do, because this is stuff that we seen time and time and time again. I literally seen a video on the Shade Room. Somebody posted this, and a cop was in his car and literally drove backwards into the crowd on purpose. I'm like, and he ain't gonna get no disciplinary actions. He ain't gonna get fired. He gonna go back to work and do the same thing over again like ain't nothing happened. They don't give a shit. All right, they're really bold, and it's just ridiculous. I really pray that one of these days people see the light and see that when people talk about Black Lives Matter, when people are out here protesting for equal rights, and they're not trying to come down on the cops and say, oh, cops are bad, or say white people are bad. No, they just want equality. Okay, it's 2017 and we still are fighting for equality. We are still fighting for basic rights. All right, and people are still coming out here twisting things to mean different things so that they can have a right or a reason to be mad. Okay, I don't get it. Some of y'all twist my stuff too. Somebody literally hit me up in my Snapchat, talking about I'm a subscriber, but I be disappointed when you be saying pink toes and stuff like that. Why would you call a Latin person, and I'm Latin and all this stuff? I said, first of fucking all, it was a joke that I got off of Twitter. That's where the pink toe stuff came on. If you follow Call Me Dollar, bitch, I don't know where the fuck he at. He be on Instagram now. I wish he'd bring his ass back on Twitter. I was about to say Twitter. But he used to call them pink toes or whatever. Because, sometimes when you say, well, white folks this, white folks that, people get real sensitive in their feelings and think you racist and think you prejudiced and all this stuff. So pink toe is just a little joke or whatever to, lessen the severity of the situation, to let you know that, hey, we just joking, all right? Second of all, why the fuck would I say pink toe to a person of color? Come on now, y'all. Y'all gotta stop getting in y'all feelings and being sensitive over stupid shit, okay? Don't twist stuff to make yourself mad, because it's not gonna work with me. And when you twist my words, you're just gonna be loud and wrong, and, you make assumptions. I told y'all, don't make assumptions when it comes to me, all right? Just ask me, and then I'll let you know what it is, okay? But, an update on this Kenneka Jenkins case. I didn't say nothing last week when the videos came out because I knew something was gonna come up. And it was a whole bunch of controversy that was happening. We have this Chicago activist that's out here who wanted to be in the forefront. They released some videos. Before they actually released the videos, footage or whatever, he came out, not the parent, not the family. He came out because they was out here protesting they was out in Rosemont protesting the hotel and the cops and all that stuff. They wanted the footage to be released. They wanted everything to be released because stuff is not adding up. And to this day, like 3 weeks later, 4 weeks later, I believe, it's still not adding up. Okay. He comes out and he's saying that, yeah, he's seen the footage that she walked into a freezer, she did this and she was that. And we was like, okay, hey, maybe we was wrong. But technically, if you had a few theories, it still don't mean that your theory was wrong or whatever. We still gotta wait for what the cops say, what the autopsy reports say, or whatever. But fine, if you get video showing that, yeah, she was staggering in the halls and all this stuff, you gonna be okay. But this man literally went around talking about this video. He did a press conference. He's doing all this stuff, saying he went into the freezer, he did this. And I'm sitting here like, why would you go on the news? Why would you do all this stuff? And her mother hasn't even seen the video yet. All right. She's putting out there that she hasn't seen the video. He calling and telling her to ask the protesters to stop protesting because the hotel is not getting service or whatever. Baby, y'all fucked yourself when y'all let this shit happen in your hotel in the first place. Just one thing, okay? But to do all that, it always looks fishy because this particular activist out here in Chicago, no matter what it is, if it's a big case, he is always trying to put himself in there. So I looked at him sideways from the jump. Come to fucking find out, the mama hasn't even seen the tape. And then when the footage come out, she lawyered up because she's like, they're not showing everything. When they do put out the bits and clips of the footage, it look edited a little bit, but it's really not showing nothing but her staggering in the hallway. And the way that she was staggering in that hallway and going downstairs and people in the elevator behind her, it's like, if she can barely hold herself up, how can she open up this door to this refrigerator, this freezer, and then close it from the inside? No, it just not plausible, just not making sense. And then it's like, okay, if she did go into that freezer by herself, who actually closed the door and who turned it on because they said that the freezer wasn't in use because they was doing construction? Why wasn't this area blocked off so that even if you stumbled over something, you can know that, hey, bitch, if I'm stumbling over this, let me turn my ass around and go somewhere else. See, it just didn't make sense. Then yesterday, so I just remained quiet. The whole time I'm sitting here like, so where is the footage from her going into the freezer? You know what's gonna happen? We'll never see that footage because the freaking hotel then came out and said they don't have footage of her going into the freezer. So I'm like, this whodunit case, it is really ridiculous at this point. All I ask is that they go ahead and get this shit together so that this family can have peace, all right? This mother to this day does not know how her baby truly died, all right? And don't know the circumstances surrounding it, okay? You have 47 cameras all over and you don't have no evidence of nothing. And I just feel like it's fucked up. It's fucked up. I don't give a fuck about conspiracy theories and all this stuff. I'm just going off of what I'm seeing, and the shit is not adding up, and it is causing more heartache to this mother. A mother, a family, they should not have to go through this monkey show to go through all these hoops and rings and stuff like this just to see how their loved one passed away. Okay? It should not be this difficult. And that's why everybody keep looking at it sideways. But it's unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. And I pray that none of you guys who watch me have to go through anything similar um, where they just don't know, Update on this Kevin Hart scandal. So the girl, first of all, Nico ain't going no goddamn well, bitch. Um, and, you know, it is what it is. I'm not here to judge. I'm just saying, don't come out putting out apology, half-ass apology video and people saying, oh, when he owned this shit, he ain't own shit. The motherfucker only came out because he got caught. That's it. And he probably thought that video wasn't gonna come out. That video came out. Let me just address Fame. I gotta tell you something, girl. Now, I know we want you to put the T out, and you usually put the T out, and 9 out of 10, it be 100, it be 95, 96% correct, But if you're gonna put stuff like that, you had like 15,000 backup pages on Instagram. You should have put that video out on your one of those backup pages. That's what you should have did, okay? Because now your shit is deleted and they fucking with you, hacking your stuff. It's just a lot that's going on with that page. I truly feel like you should have just put it on the backup page or made a fake page and put that shit up and you wouldn't have lost all this stuff. But that's the way the cookie crumbles. But The girl that was in the video, that was in these pictures, the short haired girl, she came out. You know, this is cuffing season. They should rename this shit to revealing season because she came out with Lisa fucking Bloom. What's her goddamn name, y'all? Is it Monica Shadag or something like that? Girl, she came out and she was like, I am not, I just wanted to come out and say that I am the girl in those photos and stuff, but my character has been destroyed. It's a lot of speculation and lies that are out here. I did not set this whole thing up. I had no idea how this came about. I, first of all, am not a stripper. I am not a prostitute. I am a singer and an actress. I said, girl, you an artist and an actress? What? Stop playing. And I'm just sitting here looking at the little press conference like this. Lisa Bloom don't give a shit either way. Neither does this girl. And I'm sitting here, so if you didn't set this shit up, meaning record the camera or whatever, so was it really a second girl in the room that did it? Because it was another bitch in the picture. Okay, a blonde in the picture. This is the short, dark-haired girl. I'm sitting here like, y'all playing games, okay? Lisa Bloom, you ain't learned. You through with Kwani. You through with Kwani and Usher, And speaking of revealing season, bitch, the girl from that came out after the main girl, that the first girl that came out who got the $10 million settlement or whatever from Usher, she come out talking about something. She won 20 million, and she said, bitch, before I fucked Usher, I was herpes free. I fucked him twice, and I fucked around and got herpes from his ass, and I won $20 million, and she was going to keep herself anonymous. Now, all of a sudden, she revealed herself. I think her name is Lisa or something like that. Lisa Hims or something. Girl, she's a nice looking girl. She's a nice looking girl, but y'all can stop this trying to get $20 million. Leave Usher alone. And I mean, leave him alone on trying to get all this fucking money, bitch. It's not gonna happen, okay? You're gonna get probably a third of that if it goes through and you can prove this stuff, but oh, you guys, it's just a fucking mess. It's just a mess. Y'all trying to get Cardi B to number one. I hope she gets to number one. I really do because she deserves. She's been out here putting that work in. And y'all can't hate on her just because she got one song. That's how it used to be. People used to go to number one with one song and they used to garner interest to make you go out there and buy her album. I just hope y'all go out there and, support, stream, buy her album out there in next month in October. And it was real cute to see Janet dancing to it. I said, come through, Janet, with me if you wanted to. I'm getting a little bit tired of it. I can say I'm getting tired of the goddamn song, but as soon as the bitch come on, I'm crunk the shit, So, hey, do your thing. She said the cops pulled her over and put her in a chokehold. Girl, and I can't believe it. These motherfuckers ain't playing. They don't give a shit, bitch, okay? It's sad. It's sad. It really is fucked up. So the Emmys, I didn't watch that shit. I'm sorry. Like, I see a lot of people go up for it and watch it, and I guess people watched it because it really wasn't nothing on this past Sunday. Like, I felt so weird. Okay? I felt so weird not doing a video on Sunday. Like, at least one video. That's why I gave y'all that Kevin Hart video, because I didn't do one Sunday. We ain't got no Power. We ain't got no Insecure. We ain't got no Game of Thrones. We ain't got shit. Bitch, I can't wait till the Housewives come back. Ho, ho, ho. I'll talk about that in a second. So the Emmys were on. Shout out to Sterling K. Brown. It was kind of fucked up that they cut him off when he was trying to give his speech. He couldn't even thank his wife and kids on the goddamn stage, but they let him finish his speech in the back, which is, I guess better than nothing. The whole controversy, shout out to Lena Race, okay? Her show that she writes on, Master of None. I kept on passing by that show on Netflix. Never decided to click on. I heard them talking about it on the Read, okay, podcast. Check out the Read podcast, for real, okay? They are fucking hilarious. And the Friend Zone too with Dustin, Asante, and Hey Friend Hey, the Read with Crystal and Kid Fury. If you're like a big Insecure fan, Go check out Insecurity with Crystal and Hey Friend Hey. Really good stuff. Um, so what was I saying? Yeah, Lena. So I never watched it, but I watched the first season afterwards, and I'm proud of her. That was a big step for, you know, black women and LGBT people. So that was a win for us, and I'm very very proud of her. One thing that's sparking a lot of controversy is the fact that Issa Rae, our girl Issa, was on the red carpet, and she was asked the question, "Who are you rooting for or want to win, tonight?" And she said, to be honest, anybody that's black. And Issa is a comedian in a way. She has a funny sense of humor, kind of, deadpan a little bit, but out there sometimes. And I call all type of humor in that. She was being funny and she was being kind of serious at the same time. And, this I don't understand why, but I'm not surprised that it did. So the conservatives and the white folks, or I should say the pink toes, they came through storming all up in their feelings. I think they was talking about it on Fox News and stuff. Girl, it was a mess. And Easton's unbothered by it. They talking about is she racist and stuff just because she said black folks. I'm sitting here like, well, y'all be wishing that y'all white people win. Y'all don't want us there no way. So what's the fucking difference? And just because somebody say they're rooting for somebody that looks like them, that does not mean that they're racist. That does not mean that they're prejudiced. It means that they want them to get the fair chance and the shot to win, just like everybody else does. They want to break up the monotony of the same people always winning the same fucking awards, okay? Y'all too sensitive these days. God damn. Okay, Issa, fuck that shit. Don't respond like you been doing, you know. Congrats to you that you even fucking made it, bitch, okay? Because you doing the damn thing. It ain't gonna affect your sales. It ain't gonna affect your ratings, okay? Everybody talking shit by the time season 3 come on, they ain't gonna remember. They gonna still be watching, bitch. So shut up, shut the fuck up. The hip hop honors, came on this past Monday, and it was a good show. I did a little review on that. Come to find out, the show can't go on without some little controversy. You got TLC, well, actually, it was Lily from SWV who came on her Facebook page and basically was like, she's so fucking tired of them calling the same people and honoring the same people, when they do these shows and leaving SWV out. And then I think it was T-Boz who commented and was agreeing because they were left out in a way from the hip hop honors, and it was the 90 games changers, okay? And I can understand, that's what I felt like. That's why when I did my review, one of my main issues was the fact that it was a short show. It was only an hour and 8 minutes. Take the commercials out, it probably was like 50 minutes, okay? And the whole thing is, it could have been so much better. It was good, but it could have been so much better because they could have had so much more in there. And they did leave out a lot of people that contributed to hip hop or, was influenced by hip hop, if we want to keep on this theme of hip hop. And, they honored Mariah Carey, okay? Yeah, Mariah Carey had some rappers and stuff, and, she did her thing, but why not throw up in there, I know they did TLC or whatever. You had Tiny and I was about to call her T-Boz. Tiny and Candy come out there and do their song No Scrub, but they could have had Tion and Chili come out there and do that. How come they couldn't do that? They weren't available. Okay, T-Boz got a book out called Sick Life. I already put the order in so I can get it. Y'all should check that shit out too. Sounds really really interesting and really good. But they could have had them out there. You really went to, and I'm not, and it's no shade to Mariah, and I'm thinking about it now because a lot of people were saying this too in the comments on the video. How come they didn't honor Mary J. Blige? That's the queen of hip hop soul. I would have expected them to do her before they did Mariah Carey. Yeah, Mariah Carey did some things, but MJ, she really was down with the shits with the hip hop, queen of hip hop, R&B and hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I get it. I get the frustration, and they do kind of leave SWV out a lot of stuff, and they put their dues in. They had a story to tell. They had hits and stuff like that. So I get it a little bit. But y'all tell me how y'all feel about it. Um the Real Housewives trailer for season 10. I think they come back in November. Y'all, it's gonna be a mess. It is gonna be a mess. Nene is back and she is stirring the pot, the drama and everything. And I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Phaedra ain't nowhere to be found. All right. Nene ain't here for Portia, as we already know. They're gonna be talking about Sheree and this jailbird thing. Um, Child, they said Kenya and Kim got into it, and they was about to fight and shit like that at that white party. It's just a lot that was going on. One thing that in particular that stood out to me was Cynthia and her boo. They on that kissing and stuff. I said, damn, Cynthia, you bringing him out on the TV already? All right, come through. And then they cut right to when Uncle Ben said, I feel like me and Cynthia gonna get back together. I said, no, the fuck y'all not. Maybe in the next lifetime, but not this one. Cynthia done moved on, okay, to a fine man. I said, and Uncle Ben wasn't, bad looking, but he was just an older gentleman, okay? Speaking of Candy, congratulations to the girls of Escape. They going out on a new tour. I think it's a fall/winter tour. Well, more so winter tour because I think it starts in December. Late December. No, late November. Bitch, I don't know. I just know they coming here December 15th. Okay, I may or may not get a ticket, and if I do, somebody else gonna buy the ticket for me. I want to see my girl Monica. I have not seen Monica in concert yet, and she's came out here a couple of times, and I missed it because I didn't fucking know. I'm like, God damn, that I didn't see all the people that I want to see. I'm going to see Jay-Z on the 5th of December. I'm going to see Janet again in October, at the end of October, bitch. I done seen Beyonce like 3 times, okay? That bitch gonna go on tour next year. I'll be there too. I don't give a fuck. Who else? God damn, I done seen Tony, okay? Seen Tony, met Tony, hugged Tony. Tony is small as shit. Bitch, get Tony single, Deadwood. That bitch is, fine as fuck, okay? I ain't gonna fucking lie. That little Photoshop picture, bitch, you better fucking do that shit. Happy belated birthday to Tawanda, okay? That bitch shady as fuck. I love her. But, anyway, who else have I seen that I seen a few Kendrick, Rihanna. Okay, those are the ones that's tickling my fancy right now. So I didn't see everybody that I really want to see except for Monica. So, I'm really happy for Escape. Like Escape are really going to arenas. They coming back and going to arena. They out here at the United Center. That's like the big sports arena, the basketball arena and shit. So they do basketball and hockey. But I hope it goes well. I really do. What's going on? What's going on? Can y'all please stop asking me questions about, what other people do with their YouTube channel and how they work that? I honestly don't care. That's none of my business, and I will never ever comment on another YouTuber and how they work their stuff. If they want to do it the way that they want to do it, let them. That is their freedom, their right. Um, so they said Toya Wright is pregnant. Bitch, by who? Girl, we know it ain't Miss Hits unless y'all fucking on the low. We know it. I mean, I can't say we know it ain't Wayne because we don't know it ain't Wayne. But they said it's a possible new boo. Bitch, who? Girl, if you kept that shit on the wrap, if it's true, okay? I mean, hey, that's cute. I ain't mad at it. Um, so Mystical earlier this month, last month, was arrested or had a warrant out for um alleged rape that happened like in the end of 2016 at a show or whatever, and saying that this girl helped get the girl and he and somebody else raped her and all this stuff. And then I was looking at Fame, and they was like, the girl is setting him up because she only said that to, lie to her boyfriend because she was cheating on her boyfriend or whatever. But Mystical has already been a sexual offender. You know, he went to jail for rape or alleged rape before, and he got out. It seemed like he was getting his life together. Then we hit him with this one again, and now they actually charging him with it, and it's just a lot, you know. I think he's still up in jail, like what, $2 million, $1 million bond or something. Child, I don't know if he did it, and the way that they acting like 9 he probably did. I don't know. It's just a crazy thing. Like, how can you let yourself get in the same situation that fucked you up in the first place? You know, I would step away, change my circle, all that type of stuff. But who knows? It could be a lie, could be a truth. We just don't know. We just gotta wait and see how that play out. Um, this random stuff with Leah Remy. Okay, Remini. All right. She Oh, okay, that's cute. I'm sorry, I'm looking at some, you know, trying to get some topics or whatever. She does the Scientology series that come on, I think A&E. I want to check it out, but girl, I gotta be prepared. And I caught glimpses and pieces of it, but I've seen some stuff about Scientology, and when I read about it and I look at videos and movies on it, my whole time I'm thinking about it. I'm just looking like, how in the hell? This is master manipulation, all right? Scientologists is just, they don't really believe in a God. They leader is like some science fiction type of shit, okay? Literally some character, and I'm just sitting here like, are you fucking serious? And they run that shit like a fucking cult, okay? You know, people want to say Jehovah's Witnesses be like cults. No, this is a fucking cult if you ask me, all right? But hey, to each his own. You know, I just don't like, I don't like things that make it so that you can't talk to certain people if you're not in it. And if you want to get out, you know, you have to be disowned by everybody, your family, your friends, your kids and all this stuff, your husbands, your wife. You know, I don't get down with stuff like that. And I don't see how people can fall for stuff like that, but whatever. Leah Remini, she was in there for a minute. Her mother was the one that got her in it. She broke free from it. You know, we know a big Scientologist out here in the acting world is Tom Cruise. You know, and it's always been rumored that Will Smith and Jada Pinkett. You know, there's so many rumors about Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith. First, they said that they were swingers, and you know they swapped this and swapped that. Jada got on TV, was like, girl, that ain't happening, okay? On Watch What Happens Lives and all that stuff. And it was like, no, we ain't that interesting like that. I said, okay, girl, if that's what you want to believe, if that's what you want us to believe, we're going to go ahead and believe that. Okay. Then, you know, Leah comes out and she said, bitch, Jada been a Scientologist for a while. She ain't say nothing about Will. She said Jada, she was recounting a time where, what's his name? Tom Cruise had this party or some shit, and then all of a sudden they wanted to play hide and seek, and you know she was there and all this stuff. It was like she'd been there before, and they do this all the time. You know, I like Jada's response. She said, I study so many different things. You know, I prayed in this temple. Doesn't mean that I'm this. I went to synagogues. Doesn't mean that I'm Jewish. I did this. Doesn't mean that I'm Muslim. No. Doesn't mean that I, a Hindu. No. Doesn't mean that this. No. Just because I went somewhere does not mean that I'm a Scientologist. I'm not a Scientologist. She's just a believer in things. I was like, okay, girl, you know, I'm gonna leave you alone on that one. If that's what you want to tell us, that's what you want to tell us. But Leah, just you know, I know you're trying to take the thing down, and I'm here for it. But leave it alone. Don't leave that one alone, okay? Because Jada gonna come out and she gonna get back to Baltimore, Jada, and probably come back and slice you with your cut you with a razor, bitch. Anyway. T.I. and Wendy Williams, you know, these pictures with Wendy Williams came out of her on a beach with her husband or whatever. She looked a mess, but, you know, that's to be expected, and that's not the point. T.I. wrote this caption with the picture, and he was like, you know, I could take this a different way and talk about how you look, but I'm not going to do that. And it was actually, you know, he took it in a positive way. And in a way to try to encourage her to stop talking about other people. And I said, I get what you're trying to do. It ain't gonna fucking work because Wendy Williams has built a brand off of talking about people without looking in the mirror of herself. So Wendy Williams' confidence level and esteem level must be really fucking high because You look at what she do and look at how she do is. And of course, she responds back, talk about something. Maybe I should take some ass and get my ass done like your wife did, and all this stuff. Her little clap back was going in on Tiny most of it, and I'm just sitting here like, now he could have went in real hard on your ass, but he didn't. He didn't go in. He didn't even go there at all. You didn't have to go there with him like that, and then you didn't have to bring Tiny into it because Tiny, he didn't bring your spouse into it. So why bring his? That was fucked up, all right? Let's be fucking fair when we fight sometimes, okay? And let's just try to read between the lines, or just actually read and comprehend before we come through and try to charge and be all pissed off. All right. Speaking of Tiny and Ti, that post that was on I think it was either Facebook from Tip, that was a fake post. They are not pregnant with another child, okay? That's fake. They're about to go on fucking tour. She ain't finna be pregnant all the way out here. Girl, stop it. They not doing that. Y'all gotta stop falling for the bull. Okay? Toys R Us, end of an era. They gotta file for bankruptcy protection because hey, stuff ain't happening like it used to. Look, Toys R Us kind of always been expensive as fuck. The only time I ever went to Toys R Us was back when I was a kid, and that's when my mama brought my Sega Genesis. Okay, bitch, back in the day, Sega Genesis, Sega Genesis GameCube, Sega Genesis Dreamcast, Nintendo 64, bitch. Y'all, come on, I had all of that shit. PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3. Bitch, somebody stole my fucking PlayStation 2. Girl, I was too fucking through. But bitch, a bitch recovered. They ain't get a bitch down. Okay, we got it again. I haven't gotten a PlayStation 4 because I'm not really much of a gamer like that, so I'm not trying to waste my money. I barely use my PlayStation 3. I honestly use my PlayStation 3 to watch DVDs. I play a couple of games or whatever, but I'm not a big gamer like that. Sometimes I just buy electronics because, bitch, I love electronics, whether I use them or fucking not. But, yeah, that's how it is. But, Amazon coming out here selling shit a little bit cheaper, just a little bit slightly. They still up there a little bit, but you can get some good deals. So, yeah, I can see it. I understand it. I'm trying to figure out if I got something else. So they say Jay-Z had turned down offer to, do the halftime show at the 2018 Super Bowl. He dedicated his song Story of OJ to Colin Kaepernick with all this stuff that's been going on with him in the NFL and the blackballing and all this shit. But the NFL want to come out. And if he do that, I totally understand and I back him. You got to stand for what you believe in and stand in it, stand firm in it. But the NFL people came out and said, bitch, we ain't decided nothing yet, okay? We ain't put nothing out there yet. That's what they said last year. And they were saying that about Gaga and all that shit, but now Gaga got it or whatever. But whatever, if Jay-Z turn it down, I'll be here for him too, okay? Bitch, it is what it is. Speaking of Gaga, she had to postpone her European leg of her tour because she's dealing with a lot of physical pain. She came out and said she had fibromyalgia. Well, basically, it's a whole bunch of pain that goes through your body and you can't stop it. It just comes and goes, and there's no cure for it. And I remember when they was talking about it, I first heard about it, people tried to make light of it because they thought it was in people's minds or whatever, because they couldn't pinpoint the cause of it. And then they finally realized what it was and put a name on it and know that these people are not crazy. They really are feeling this pain, and this chronic pain that they can't get rid of. Okay, it comes and goes, and it's just a lot. It's just a lot. So I hope she get better. I remember when I was supposed to go to the Born This Way Bowl, and she had to cancel her tour because she fucked up her hip. And so she never made it to Chicago. So I've never been to a Gaga show. When she came out here for the tour that's going on now, bitch, that when I tell you, like, Beyonce shit sells the fuck out. But see, I, for some reason and somehow, will always get a ticket like that in a good ass seat, bitch. But I couldn't get a seat this time. And y'all know I don't do rafter seats, especially at stadiums, okay? I don't do that shit. I'm like, if I'm gonna be sitting all the way up there looking at this piece shit on a goddamn small ass screen, bitch, I could have stayed home and watched it on TV or YouTube, you know? So I was a little disappointed that I couldn't get a ticket, but you know, it is what it is. But I hope she gets better. I'm looking forward to looking at her I think it comes out on Netflix tomorrow on the 22nd. So I'm looking forward to seeing her little docu story up there. Um what else is going on? Taco Bell finna be selling liquor. Child. That's the drunk food. It really is. Married to Medicine coming back. I seen that trailer. I had no idea Curtis was actually cheating on Jackie. Now when them pictures came out of him with that girl, I thought this was during the time when they actually were separating or whatever. This was when they was actually still together. Girl, it's a lot. It is a lot. That's fucked up. But China getting 2,000. What she got? $20,000 in child support a month from Rob Kardashian. Whoop de fucking woo. You know she gonna be paid, and it is what it is. She was trying to get more money, you know, from that revenge porn case. You know, at this point, I just when you bring up black, and she's supposed to be trying to come out with be doing music. You know, she posted on her snaps. You know, she's in the studio. She this and she that. Bitch, I'm not here. I'm not here for it, y'all. They give any and everybody record deals these days. And it is so messed up and so unfortunate. Like, y'all stupid. Okay? Can we get back to actual talent? Shit. Okay? And the last, I gotta end this. I'm sorry on this topic. It's unfortunate. But Lawrence Fishburne and Gina Torres, they've been separated for like a year or so. Oh my God. So they're getting divorced and you know I actually like them together. Everybody loves Gina Torres, of course. But it's kind of devastating. Like, oh my God. Some people was like, I didn't even know they was together. They have not been seen in public for the last 2 years, you know, like personally outside of, you know, date movie premieres and stuff like that, but damn, you know, and she had to come out and put that out there that we've been separated, we getting a divorce, because it was a picture out there of her kissing some dude. You know, that's her boo thing, but at least it's amicable and they on good terms or whatever. I wonder what happened to Lawrence Fishburne daughter. The one that was doing the porn and stuff with the buckshots on her ass. Like, what happened to her? You know, she came and went. I hope she's all good now. Okay. Uh, Anything else that I want to say? Another season of Fix My Life is coming back on. Next week on the 30th. You know, they gonna start off with the Hot Boys Young Turk from Cash Money. Okay. So I'm gonna be watching that. Anything else? Oh, bitch, I saw it. If you saw it, put down in the comments your thoughts on it, okay? It was cool. It wasn't scary. Let me tell you something. Like I told y'all, it's gonna be a part two, and I knew it was gonna be a part two because they just did the first half was like almost 2.5 hours or 2 hours and 10 minutes, something like that. And it basically just did the kid version. Now in the whole book, and if you saw the original movie, they do the kids. They going back and forth between the kids and the adults. So the kids defeat, or at least they thought for the time defeat it, and then it comes back like 27 years later, 30 years later in the other movie, but 27 in the book. And in the part two of the sequel, it's gonna be 27 years later. Okay, and this is when they're adults. So you got to get some adults to defeat it this time and actually kill it and all this stuff. The shit was creepy. Okay, 2007 Pennywise made the old Pennywise that came out on TV with Tim Curry look like a Care Bear bitch. Okay, I said this is some bullshit. All right, they had some stuff in there. I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't scared, but it made me jump a few times. It made me jump, but I wasn't scared. I wasn't scared of the original either. When I look at it, I was like, this shit is dumb. But I liked the movie. I really did. So before we get up out of here, because I've been talking for a minute, you know, we can discuss all these topics in the comments, but I'm finna start some shit. Okay? Y'all know how I end the video with a question. So, pop or soda? Which one is it, bitch? Because out here in the Midwest and Chicago, we say pop, and that's what it is, okay? So what y'all say? Pop or soda, all right? Y'all have a good weekend. Enjoy the rest of this good weather if y'all having some good weather, because it's about to turn into hoodie weather. Can't wait, bitch. But yeah, y'all be good. Y'all be safe and pray for everybody, okay? Just pray for everybody. And I'll see y'all later. Peace.